Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today, this dude wrote me on Instagram, and he was like, "Can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch." So I was like, "Okay." I wrote him back, and I was like, "Send it." So he wrote me and was like, "Okay, what's your Cash App?" So I sent him the Cash App. Yeah, I just knew I was gonna open my Cash App, and I was gonna have at least probably about 100 ball. You get what I'm saying?
Hey guys, welcome back to That Liminal Period. It's your girl, Chun-Li Shoddy. As you guys can see, today we're going to have another conversation around entitled women in the dating market.
Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today, this dude wrote me on Instagram, and he was like, "Can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch." So I was like, "Okay." I wrote him back, and I was like, "Send it." So he wrote me and was like, "Okay, what's your Cash App?" So I sent him the Cash App. Yeah, I just knew I was gonna open my Cash App, and I was gonna have at least probably about 100 ball. You get what I'm saying? Because like that's I eat, and that's how much I spend on my food.
It's a random guy on Instagram, right? Just a stranger. And she expects at least $100 minimum. Is she buying food for the both of them? Is she going to deliver it to him? Like what? What kind of lunch is this?
Yeah, I opened my Cash App, and this man sent me $30. Yeah, yes, $30, and I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up? Like, the feeling like, why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people, and they was like, nah, because I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like,
But did he give you lunch money or was he filling up your tank? That's like saying, "Oh, you only gave me $100, but my rent is $1,600." Like, what does that have to do with anything? He don't even know you yet, girl, and he's not gonna be joining you for lunch.
I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A. Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out
A, what's wrong with Chick-fil-A? B, what kind of lunch are you having? Because even if you went to Fogo de Chao, it's like $20 for an all-you-can-eat buffet. Like, what are you? Like, seriously, what are you eating?
what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like when I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert and a drink. That can't even get me 2 drinks. Like what the fuck? And then
What does you do for a living? Like, what kind of full course 2 hour meal are you having on a lunch break? 2 drinks? You're not going back to the office, or you're not going back to braiding hair, or you're going back to the nail salon. You're not going back anywhere to work after you had several drinks. Like, you're going to have the itis after this meal.
he's audacity to write me back and say, let me get to know you. Why the fuck do you think I'm gonna let you get to know me and you just send me $30 for lunch?
So it costs money to get to know you now. Like, how much is your time worth, ma'am? How much are you making on the job? Because $30 an hour, that's $60K a year. And that's above most median household income. So again, how much is your time worth? Like I said, like I suspected, this man don't even know you. It's a complete stranger. And you feel entitled to more than $30. I'm not saying it's like, oh my God, all the money in the world, but I shouldn't be expecting money from any guy. Like, if he was like my boyfriend, or like we've been together for a while and I buy him lunch, he gets me lunch, and it's back and forth. But why do you feel entitled to $100 of a stranger? Like, this is just modern day panhandling.
Is you dumb? I mean, like, y'all be for real. Like, tell me, am I wrong? Like, am I fucked up? Like, is my head fucked up? Like, I don't even spend $30 on lunch on my, like, I spend over that on myself. So
Then cash out his money back. If you're sitting here saying that you don't need his money, that you spent $100 for yourself when you're having lunch, like, you could have just been grateful and said, okay, this is gonna go towards the bill. Thank you very much. What was wrong with that? But no, you're making a whole TikTok video about it, and I guarantee she didn't send the money back. She probably pocketed it and still continue to talk shit, because it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough to these women. But the sad part is, there are simps out there that are sending money to her. Like you, sir. Why aren't you ashamed of sending money to a girl who will give you no play unless there's money or food involved?
I get that this thought that count. Like, you didn't have to send the $30, but it's like, no, like, nigga, I'm not that type of, I'm not one of them.
What do you mean by you're not one of them? Who exactly are they? You mean women who are appreciative? Women who don't feel entitled to a stranger's wallet? Okay. Well, anyways, I'm glad she got some heat from the comment section, and so I do want to share an update that she posted.
In the comments, but let me explain something to you $30 pick me ass hoes. This young man came to me in my inbox. I never asked him for a motherfucking thing. This first of all, because I got my own money and I can buy whatever I want and whatever I need.
If that is the case, that is what I mean by there are simps out there that will contribute to this type of mindset. Because they exist, women like her can get away with this type of expectation. She might not get most men, but there will be a desperate man out there that is willing to pay for her time.
He came in my inbox, sending me pictures of him holding up stacks of money, hundreds, talking about let me spoil you. And then he offered to send me lunch money. So clearly, I'm gonna feel like shit. You in my inbox popping it. What's the issue with you sending me at least $100 for a lunch? And I didn't ask him for a certain amount of money for lunch, but of course when he sent me the $30, I'm gonna feel like, okay, this is a cap ass nigga. Cause what the fuck he in my inbox for holding up all this money? What was your point? So yeah, y'all right when y'all say, oh, he didn't have to send you nothing. Yeah, you're right. He didn't have to send me nothing. He also ain't have to get my motherfucking inbox popping it either. I ain't asked you for that.
Okay, so I do agree with her last sentiment in that he really didn't have to slide into her inbox and post pictures of him with money if that, in fact, it did happen. If he did try to go and flex towards her, well, if that's what you're baiting her with, that's what she's going to try and go after. That's why men don't need to do that. That's why you don't need to go out and take a woman on a 5-star dinner, on a $100 dinner the first time you ever met her. Especially like if you've never had a conversation with her. It'd be a different story if y'all have been talking, texting, doing long distance or something like that, and finally got time to go out to dinner and he spent some money. But no, you haven't ever responded to him before until he started flexing. So I don't know. Is it his fault for flexing and trying to get with her? Yes. Is it her fault and also her entitlement mindset and expecting more? Yes. But somehow they're always going to find each other. These two archetypes exist, especially in cities like Miami, LA, Atlanta. So you're going to find this. They don't have a shortage of men that are going to want to pay for their OnlyFans or pay for their feet pictures or send them lunch money to get some attention. There's not going to be a shortage of men that are going to still go into her comment section and tell her how pretty she is, what kind of queen she is, because there are men out there. So if men want less women like her, they need to start investing money and time into the type of women that they want widely. Don't go on the internet and double tapping the Brittany Renners and the Dre and Michelle and then question why there are women that are gold diggers. But yeah, so this is the content creator that went viral for it. But I thought it was really interesting to also see different women's perspective, because although some in her comment section was holding her accountable and there were plenty of men, I want to share a podcast where they actually discuss this situation, and you're going to be surprised about what they say. Or maybe you won't be, but let's check it out.
A young lady was talking to a gentleman, and he asked her, what was she having for lunch? He was going to send her over some money, and when she checked her Cash App, it was $30. Now, the internet is in an uproar because, you got this side saying you should be appreciative for whatever the man give. And then you have the other side saying, if I'm going out to eat and I want an appetizer and an entree and dessert or whatever, send at least $100.
Right.
How do you guys feel? Should women be grateful for whatever a man sends to her Cash App?
Absolutely not.
I'm going to say yes.
Whatever he gives?
Absolutely not.
It's a thing.
Be grateful
that
for
women,
whatever
Okay, let's just say
he gives?
it's 30. We're gonna say 30. We're gonna give the 30. So it was lunch, $30. Are you gonna be grateful? Or should women be grateful for that?
Okay, I'm grateful that I woke up this morning, and I'm grateful for unexpected miracles and blessings, right?
Yes.
But
Amen.
$30 to so he knows I'm going to lunch.
He knows you're
He
going to
knows
lunch.
my vibe. He knows how I like to move, and he only sent $30. I just feel like maybe he doesn't know a woman of your caliber or
Right.
a woman of your how you like to move. So $30 to him was like that. Let me throw this out here and see if she's okay
Right.
with that,
Yeah, let me
right?
see if she'll buy
Let me
it.
see, okay. So you got to be grateful in the sense of thank you, baby. Like, don't make it confrontational. Oh, you should have gave me. And
Yeah,
you're not doing that.
Yes.
But it's very much so thank you, baby. I appreciate you. You know,
Thank
I
you,
love
Daddy. I'm
it.
very appreciative.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Right. No, that
Thank
will
you, but
be
you are not a faithful
No, and I'm not
boy.
even gonna say right then and there like, oh, it's a problem. But now I have to move in a way where he knows what I like and what
Yeah.
I expect and what I do for myself.
Correct.
And if
Yeah.
he sees that I'm moving this way, and he's thinking, damn, I
Yeah.
see her.
Nah, I see
her
this
nails
girl
be this, her
$30.
Yeah.
perfume be this just to go out, her hair,
Thank
her when she go out, she likes a Lafette Rosé. She likes something that's already gonna
the
cost.
plug.
Amen.
I'm just saying. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
show
Hallelujah.
a
You
man
go-
how to treat you.
Absolutely,
Definitely
you
do.
gotta show a man how to treat
Definitely
you.
do.
So don't make it confrontational. If
Yeah.
it's $30,
Yeah.
just thank you.
Because men
I
love to,
expected-
she's so ungrateful. But what I will say is that people in general have this thing of humbling women. They have a thing of, you should be grateful for whatever he can do. No,
Thank
you
you.
shouldn't.
See, guys, it's not about humbling women. It's just making them realize that their standards might be unrealistic, that their standards are too high that even they themselves cannot attain, that they're expecting things from strangers, things from men that they're not even interested in. And that is in order for them to even get to know these men. That's what women are saying. So it's not humbling to tell you that you're being a prostitute, that you're being a whore, that you're being a gold digger. It's not about humbling women. It's making women accountable for their actions. That's it. You should be grateful for whatever the man is going to send you because he doesn't have to send you a damn thing. He doesn't. Like, y'all really got me out here questioning myself. The other day, I had a friend Venmo me $25. I'd been cooking recently and have been sharing my food with him. And so he was like, well, let me go ahead and buy you lunch. I don't know how to order Uber Eats for someone else. So let me just go ahead and send you some Apple Cash. $25. I was like legit so grateful for it. Like my ass told him too. Oh, well, I had already made lunch and I made you some. Thank you so much. And I took that $25 and I told him I'm going to take myself out to happy hour that night. There's a great happy hour place near me. I was able to get 2 cocktails, $5 each, $5 tapas, spend $20 and gave him some tip. Okay? I feel like I would be very appreciative if any man, let alone my man, let alone a stranger or a friend, send me some money, please, and thank you, and you're going to get a fresh batch of cookies.
I was saying, that's what I was trying to say.
I'm not saying, like you said, be grateful that God woke you up for this morning. Be grateful that God provided an extra little $30 for you to,
Unexpected blessings and miracles.
that's
Thank you,
cool,
Lord.
but I'm not going to.
Hold on. The fuck you mean God bless you with that $30? Like, that man had to work for that $30. You think that he went to church and just got $30 from the collections plate? You thought that's how God meant to give you $30? If you don't shut up, you are so ungrateful and entitled. Oh my goodness. And this is what I mean by, I hope you guys are surprised by this conversation, because it's not just one of them. It's 3 other women co-signing this ideology that you have to train men and you have to show men, because men, normal men, average men could never date a woman of their caliber.
Backward for a man that is just sending whatever he can, or if he's not gonna be my boyfriend, number one, but if I'm talking to him next time I'm out and he says, oh, you need something for lunch, I'm gonna tell him it's okay, somebody already sent me $100, so he know that
You going for
the
the
next
jugular.
time, you got to, because it's better, like you said, instead of throwing a fit and oh my God, and going on the internet, this nigga did this, that, and the third. It's better to just show him what real men are doing.
Yeah.
Right. And let me just
You see how they tie what a real man is to whatever financial gains they can benefit from him. A man who is a hard worker but is spending time with you, spending money on you, saving up for your future, being able to provide you that peace, that freedom, that ability to stay at home and take care of the kids, even if you're living in a modest home. Like, that's what it's about. It's about finding a man who wants to choose you every day and want to go through the hard times with you. It's not about the money, girl. And then trying to make him jealous or trying to use as leverage that, oh, another man already sent me $100. Don't worry about it. Like, how many men you got out here sending you money? And men take note. They're unappreciative. They're apparently getting money sent to them left and right from all sorts of men. So why even try?
Me in
table
that
that spice.
situation,
Okay, go ahead.
okay. If we're being completely honest, right here, right now, we've all eaten lunch for $30.
Yes.
Let's start there.
100%.
Wait,
Cute little cafe spot, baby.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna snap us and get something popping, but
we,
Yes.
you know, so we're not saying that we're ungrateful.
Right.
Food is food on the table. However, you know what the standard is.
Correct.
Me in that situation, handling it with grace. Thank you so much, baby. I'm so appreciative. I'm gonna still take a picture of that bill and I'm gonna send it to him. Thank you for the 30. That was
For what? If he gave you $30 and didn't want to spend any of your own money, then probably you should have taken your tail somewhere that you can get food for $30. Like, why are you gonna send him the difference? What? Like, for what? At this point, you might as well just send him a Cash App request. Don't even wait until he offered you to buy you lunch, because he didn't offer to buy you and your homegirls lunch. Like, why are you spending $100? Like for real? Like, are you going to Ruth's Chris for lunch? Are you like that girl who had 4 dozen oysters for lunch? And even then, that was $60. Like, what?
yeah. What's up?
and
thank
then
you.
you paid it by yourself. All you handled was a tip.
no.
That's what you need to know.
You gonna wait for that?
I'm gonna wait for that Apple Pay, baby. I'm gonna wait for the ride.
You not head up and you waiting on that Apple Pay to ching through.
No, but
you.
that's a
Thank
huge
you.
topic to where everybody want to keep women humble. Why would you
Right.
come to a woman, not saying this is me or anybody, but a woman making $100,000, she go out to lunch and she spend $150 on herself. Why would you go to her and say, oh, well, a man, he took her to Apple?
If a woman that is making $100,000 is spending $150 out to lunch on the regular, that lady is financially illiterate. She's eating her cash. Like, she's eating everything that she earns. And that's stupid. That's the consumer mindset that modern day women have. And it's stupid. They're just really out here to have these lavish lunches so that they can post it on their story on Instagram and TikTok. Lunch should not cost you $100. Like, it really shouldn't.
She can't afford where she wants to go, so she should just be grateful for that.
You
No,
can't
she
afford
shouldn't.
that woman.
Okay,
She should
so
never
this
talk
is
to
my
him
thing.
again.
I personally don't make $100,000.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying.
Exactly. You don't make $100,000 and you're not going to spend $100 on your meal. Like, let's just be honest. Let's just lay it out there on the table. Like, stop having these ridiculous expectations.
I'm at 99, but 99 and a half won't do.
Flowing infrequently.
99 and a
Longevity.
half won't do, okay? I'm
Yes.
at 99. Even I don't make that, and don't send me that. Now,
Right.
I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept the 30. 30 is probably kind of like my threshold.
Yeah.
Because if my meal is $17.99 and you send me $17.99, I'm going to send that back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
See, if your meal is $17.99, $30 covers that and a drink and your tip. Like, we're going out to lunch.
I'd
I'm
rather
not
just
being.
pay for it
I'm just
myself.
not gonna be grateful and thankful for anything. Like you're gonna don't. Play
I'm gonna
with me.
heart the message.
Yeah.
I'm gonna heart it.
Don't
That's it.
do not play with me. Do not. I'm sending that $17 back. Now 30, I could take that for because if you go to Starbucks, it's $24.
Yeah.
It's just
Even
true.
breakfast is damn near $30.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I go to the storehouse and spend it on pickled eggs and hot
Yes.
sausages. You know, hot sausages
Right,
are
we
down
can
in
still-
25
Like, who is spending $24 at Starbucks? Like, even if you're maxing out and putting all the toppings, the whipped cream, everything going for a venti or a Trenta, whatever, like, you're still only going to be spending $10 on a drink. Is he buying, once again, Starbucks for you and your homegirl? Like, what is happening? And you can tell they're financially illiterate, once again, because she was talking about spending $20 on some pickled eggs. Like, that is just ghetto behavior. Like,
I mean, I go to the storehouse and spend it on pickled eggs and hot
Yes.
sausages. You know, hot sausages
Right,
are
we
down
can
in
still.
25 cents
We're
now.
not saying we can't eat with the
Yes.
30,
So
but
I
We
will
can't eat good.
accept
Yeah.
it, but I need you to know that there's a type of way you need to step with me.
Right.
And like you were saying, you will see that in the type of woman that I am. You
Yeah.
will see that in the type of way that I carry myself.
now, she said there's going to be a certain way that men need to step to her because of the type of woman she is. Well, men, I'm letting you know right now, what you need to do is step away from women like her. You need to step back from women like her. You need to step aside from women like her. You don't need this type of energy in your life. You don't need this additional bill in your life. I hate to stereotype, but they're more than likely baby mamas on top of that. Like, you don't want a bill plus her child plus whatever food bill she has, $100 lunches. How much is she expecting for dinners? Is she the type that's also going to expect you to pay for her sisters when y'all out? No, guys. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it. And don't listen to men who tell you that you're supposed to do this, that you're supposed to ball out for these random women. These women are for the streets. So let's just leave them there. It's 2024. Anyway, guys, that's all I have. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.